Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders. I wanted to bring you a Bitcoin technical analysis. Since the last video I posted the question BTC breakout to 23,000. We have broken out to 23,000 and we are currently testing some of these support levels. I'm going to show you some of the scenarios in which we could break out. I'm going to show you some of the scenarios that we could come down to the bottom of this channel. I'm going to show you some of the trades that I've taken and the trades that I'm in and the levels that I'm looking at. So with that, let's get into the technical analysis. I want to show you some of the trades that I've taken. This is since the 18th of July. I've taken more, but short, I've gone long, I've gone short, and currently in this short trade, took the short from 23,622. There was a beautiful swing failure pattern, and I'm currently also in an optimism USDT trade. So we can see here right now, Bitcoin has rejected at the top of the smaller channel that we're in. Let me just turn off this channel. We broke out above this range value area high, which was at 21,700, 21,800. And as you can see, we had a range all the way from, I think it was the 11th of June. Yeah, we came down into this range on this, just about the 13th of June, trading in this range. And if we turn on our fixed range, actually let me draw that fixed range for you so you can see where I'm getting these levels from. So we draw it from where it broke down into that range and up until the candle where we broke above that range. So you can see not 100% accurate because I might not have taken it from the exact candles, but there's our range value area high, our POC range value area low. And we broke up above that range value area high. And right now, we are actually in a new range. So as you can see, I've drawn another little fixed range. And let me just extend this a little bit further to those candles. You can see we've actually broken above this range value area high, which to me is a very, very bullish sign. If we've come and tested this as support, I think we could come and see Bitcoin touch 23,122. Of course, we could come and test this bigger range value area high of 21,700, but that has been really holding very, very nicely. And what makes me think that we could break out here is that we've been making higher highs and higher lows over the last couple of days. Here you can see since the 18th of June, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. And again, since that 17th of June, we made a higher high, higher high. And today, we've actually gone and made a little bit more of a higher high. So scenarios that could play out here is that we could come and reject below this channel, come and make a little higher low here at that range value area high of 21,700 and possibly come and make a bit of a higher high there. Of course, not financial advice. I'm in the short, so I don't mind if we come down and test that the bottom of that channel. I'll be holding it as long as I possibly can, but I've already got stops in profit and it's coming close to where I'm possibly going to get stopped out. So let me turn off that fixed range. Levels that I'm looking at, you can see we've got a daily level here all the way from the December 2020 area. And if I go to my daily chart, you can see right there, we don't even have any levels to speak of after the 20th of December 2020. So I've marked that level there. If we break up above this zone that we are at the moment, and we break out of this channel, what are the scenarios that could play out? Well, as you can see, when we broke down on the 10th of June from that $29,000 area, we just ran straight through this level. So I think that if we break out above this channel, come above this $24,000 area, of course we'll have up and down because price doesn't always move straight up and straight down. There are exceptions. I think we'll see a very quick run possibly to this $26,500 area. There is a daily historical level, and I think we'll see a very quick run up to 28,000, 29,000. Would I take a long up at the top of this channel? No. For me, it's not a good place to take a long. Why? Look at this swing failure pattern. People were longing at the top here and put their stops a little bit higher, wicked up there in a quick demand down, and they got stopped out. So with that being said, let's look at our footprint chart. You can see here right at the highs. Look at this delta. Most of the volume came in at the top of this candle, right at 23,700. Big positive delta at 23,700. That means that the buys were outstripping the sells, and all of a sudden you had demand for the shorts coming in, and the longs were stopped out, and that gave us a very quick run down to where we are at the moment. As you can see, we've had quite biggish volume, 30 million on that candle, 30-minute candle, 45 million, 40 million, 48 million, and then the volume has started to decline. And at the moment, it looks like we're building up some positive delta, so we might actually have a move to the back up again. And as you can see, there's my stop loss. Looking at the TPO chart, what we can see here right now is price is sitting between the daily POC and the value area high. As you can see, I took my short just above that value area high, and we came down. So it's already hit that POC. We possibly won't be going down to that $23,100 area. But you know what? If I get stopped out, it's okay. I'll actually look for more opportunities. And I do think we are going to see some movement above these areas. I mean, look at a lot of the buys that have gone on here. A very big delta, positive delta at the top of these candles. So obviously at the moment, those positions or long positions are underwater or possibly have already been stopped out. So another thing that I think is quite a bullish factor for Bitcoin is if we look back historically to last year this time. Let me find it there in July. We had a very big move down from this $59,500 area literally within a couple of days. You can see these are our daily candles. We hit a low there of 29,000 on the 18th of May. And have a look what happened here. We had highs there of 42,000 in April, and in May we had a big dump, consolidation in this month of June, and a very big dump down. And the same thing here, consolidation in the month of June, and we had a little bit lower towards the 21st, 22nd of July. And on the 22nd of July, we had a very big run up all the way to all-time highs. So, and lo and behold, look at what the date is today, 20th of July, 21st of July. So is it possible that we're going to have a repeat of July last year? Traditionally, the last quarters of the year are a lot more bullish for Bitcoin. But of course, we've got to be very, very careful. There's a lot going on in the world today, a lot of bearish sentiment. So we could still come and reject over here, get a fake out to the top of this channel or even above this channel and move down a little bit lower. Bearish argument. Does look like we have formed a bit of a pennant here or a bear flag. So if this plays out to the downside, your measure rule is literally from when the move started to there, and we can take the breakout to the bottom there. So we could see prices still of $12,000. Am I holding any Bitcoin? A little bit. I've started accumulating Bitcoin, doing Bitcoin trades, but most of my trades are actually in USDT. So look out for those swing failure patterns. As I said, I entered on a swing failure pattern, and yeah, those are my ranges. Those are the levels that I'm looking at. Still rejecting here, as you can see there, swing failure pattern that I took the trade on. Doesn't look like a swing failure pattern, but if I zoom in, you'll actually see, let me just delete that. You'll actually see that this was a swing failure pattern. In other words, it took out the previous high and a quick run down. So what happened there is that stops were placed just above, or long stops were placed just above that previous high. Price came, took out those stops, and it provided liquidity for whales to come in and take the orders. Obviously, they can't just come in with a big limit order. They've got to wait for when market orders or market sell orders hit, and that's where it got hit at those stop losses. So also another thing to note, that possibly we've come to a reversal area. That's also why I've put my stops in profit. There you can see a golden pocket from that swing low to that swing high, and we've almost come and touched it. So there'll be stops just above this area. So if price comes to that point, those short stops, people that got into the trades here, will be hit, and we'll see a run up to there. Another very interesting thing to note as well is that if we pull a Fibonacci from the previous, let me actually do it from the 4 hour because you can see it more clearly. And I'll turn off these levels. If I draw a fib from that previous lower high to the absolute bottom of the move, which is there, we do have a reversal area here. So in that $24,000 area, I think there's going to be some strong resistance when we get to that, because a lot of bots will be trading this, a lot of traders will be seeing this, and they'll possibly putting in some shorts there. So watch this $24,000 area. I think it's going to be a very key level to break. But if we can break that, as I said, we'll run up to the 26,000, and I think that $28,000, $29,000 area. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Follow if you haven't followed already, because I do a lot of TA on my Trading View channel. Give me a thumbs up and a follow, and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. And I'll be coming in with some more technical analysis, possibly on this optimism trade that I actually took. Still in profit, but it looks like we are reversing. So I'll see you next time. Safe trading. Have a great day.